How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I thought we'd try out something new, and there's a game that's been floating around. I think I've mentioned it a few times in videos. It is Avorion, and here it is. What it seems to be, although this is a first impressions video, so I'm just going to be jumping in with no experience. What it seems to be is kind of a little bit like the old kind of Freelancer and X games where you have a ship and you've got a whole galaxy to play with. You can kind of go around, do missions, people, and kind of find your own course in the universe, and also with an element of block building because you build your ships out of components, so you can like customize them. And one of the things, that it actually encourages you to do is, if you see up here, just below the version number, we're playing Beta 11, it says press F5, and what that seems to do is randomly generate a new procedural ship. So if you see that, boom, we've got a new ship, and that's actually really nice. I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes just pressing F5, looking at all the things that fly out at me. And, oh, this one took a while. And some of the images I've seen on Steam are the ships people have managed to build have been fantastic. So I thought it would be a fun thing to give a try. Let's give this one more go. Boom. Now this one looks a bit like, if anyone's played EVE Online, it looks like a Minmatar ship. Okay, so let's go. We'll be going single player just to try things out. I don't actually know quite how the multiplayer in this game works. Oh, I apologise. My recorder is doing a weird thing. I'm just going to have to move that off screen there, because it was doing a thing where it was taking me out of the window when I was left clicking. Okay, so create new. Let's just call it CuriousKey. So yeah, this is a first impressions video, but if it turns out well, who knows, maybe I will do a series on it. Let's say normal for now. Please note, this starts a single-player server on your computer and connects to it. This server is private, only you can connect to it, and you don't need an internet connection. You will not play online. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Your turrets need crew members that operate them. If a turret is not working, check if you have enough crewmen to operate all your turrets. Okay, so we hire crew. That's interesting. So yeah, guys, I've only seen some very basic videos, like trailer footage kind of thing, and images of the game. So this is very raw what you're going to get here. Getting some tea there. So yeah, so it says connecting, but what it really means is generating, because I guess the way it handles the single player worlds is it creates and hosts a local server on your hard drive that isn't connected to a network, which could be interesting. I wonder if that means that you would be able to do LAN galaxies with it. Most likely. I don't see why not. Kind of similar to how you can do that. You can do that with Minecraft. You can do like local host and have people on the same kind of internet connection as you. Just kind of play locally. Okay, so now it's loading. So I guess now it's generated something. It's got a galaxy up and running, and we are being popped into it. So apparently, from what I've heard, like the ships in the game are kind of procedurally generated, like the AI ships. So press spacebar to continue. Okay, cool, tutorial. Welcome to Avorion. Do you want to play the tutorial? If not, you can still do this anytime later. I would say yes, we should probably look at user tutorial. Use the mouse to look around the sector. Okay, cool. Okay, so the little red circles seem to be where our gun is targeting, because they don't necessarily follow us all the time. Use the mouse wheel to zoom. Okay, nice. Okay, you may have noticed your ship turning around. Your ship will automatically steer into the direction you're looking. Try it out. Do one full rotation. Let's have a spin around there. Woohoo! If you don't want your ship to turn while looking, hold left control. Okay, nice. You will have to use your mouse to use the UI or select things. Hold left shift to release your mouse pointer and look away. Click this message. Okay, nice. So far, the controls are actually nice. Some of these kinds of games can be a little bit finicky of the controls, but this actually feels really good so far. You can always end or restart the tutorial with the tutorial button. It's a question mark on the top right corner. Okay, nice. Use the W and S keys to fly forwards and backwards. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, whenever we cancel our movement, will be automatically broke. So unlike in actual spaceflight, we wouldn't just drift forever without some RCS thrusters or something similar. For a hardcore brake, you have to turn your ship around and accelerate or even boost in the opposite direction. This is especially important for larger ships of high mass. This is your velocity display. The first bar is your current velocity. The second bar is the programmed velocity that your ship will try to fly. Okay, blue means you're flying in the direction your ship is looking. Orange means you're flying in the opposite direction. Okay, so now, okay, that's actually nice. Use A and D to strafe left to right. Nice, okay. An asteroid has been highlighted. Use the middle mouse and just select this asteroid by clicking on it. Middle mouse, interesting. Okay, so let's fly to that, and we can use... Oh, we can get like an afterburner with the spacebar. It looks like we flat out at 300 meters per second with this. And I guess... What happens if... Oh, yeah, so we can actually shoot. It hasn't told us how to do that yet, but we can still do it. Use your mining laser to mine the asteroid. Aim with the mouse and use left mouse to fire. Your targeting circles turn green when an object is in reach. Okay, nice. So we're getting all sorts of asteroid stuff. I guess it wants us to mine out the whole asteroid. Resources are collected automatically by flying near them. Your collected resources are displayed on the right of the screen or on the top left when building, interacting, or pressing I or P. Okay. So let's do that then. All players start with a mining drone so they can gather resources. Even in the unfortunate event of your complete and total annihilation, hopefully that doesn't happen too often, you will always have the drone to start over. Cool. Mine more asteroids until you have 1,000 iron. Asteroids that are rich resources have bright sparks. Let's see. Can we see how many resources I have currently? Because it said I can see it up here, but if I go into building mode, perhaps it will tell me. Well, I don't actually know precisely how much stuff I've got right now, but I need 1,000, so I'm just going to assume that I need more than I currently have. Right, so I would say, to avoid the tedium, no one wants to see me plink away at asteroids, I will do a little bit of mining and be right back to you. Okay, so I have 1,000 iron. I think I've got a bit more than that, actually. So let's go over to here and found our first actual ship. So we need 500 iron. So should have plenty left over. Let's call it the Curious Probe. And let's see, what does that do? Okay, so we're now a big block. Click this button to enter building mode. Okay, welcome to the building mode. In here you can build, modify, and arm your ships. Right mouse button and move to the mouse to look around. Okay, nice. This is the overview over your ship's properties. Yellow stats may cause inconveniences. Red stats are bad and may cause problems. So we have no thrust, no brakes. Our max velocity is interesting. We've got a max velocity of 75 meters per second, which is it's interesting for a cube with no propulsion to have a max velocity, but okay. These are your tools for shipbuilding: mirroring, colouring, snapping blocks to grid, merging and deleting blocks. Okay, so this looks complicated. Hopefully it's not too finicky. Okay, so with this button you can open the entire building inventory. This is a default ship block, average price, average durability, no special abilities. This is the engine block, gives your ship better acceleration and max velocity when placing an engine. Turn your camera to see where it is facing. I'm presuming that is going to matter, because this is a physics-based game. This is a crew quarter block. Your ship needs crew, and your crew needs a living space. The more crew quarters you have, the more crewmen can work on your ship. This is the thruster block. Thrusters increase rotational speed depending on their position. They also brake your ship and reduce drifting. Okay, so we want those. You can change the size of your current block. Hold A, S, D, or W to move the mouse to scale it in different directions. So if we go out of that... Oh, okay. So we can go like really quite small. This looks like this is the smallest scale we can go with. But we can go... How big can we go? It looks like there's no set scaling just how big the cube can go. Okay, that's interesting. So we could be a massive Borg cube of just a thruster block and shoot through the galaxy with no hope of survival. You can delete blocks and turrets by selecting them with the middle mouse button and then pressing delete. Okay, so use engine, thruster, and hull blocks and extend your ship. Build thrusters and make sure it can brake and turn in each direction. Build an engine so it can fly forwards. Well, first I'm going to say that we do rather badly need a hull. So let's start working on the same scale. It's going to be simplest if I think if we work on the same scale as our originating block. And now I've seen you can do all sorts of like semi-smooth, curved and angling things, but for now I'm just gonna... Actually, wait a minute. How did they say I can delete blocks? Oh, never mind. I've already forgotten the controls. No, what I'll do then is I'm going to add crew quarters here. And maybe some crew quarters here as well. Let's kind of spread out a little bit to the rear. And so what we're going to want is some engine blocks in here. So let's see. I think they'll fit if we go like that. Okay, nice, nice. And we're going to want thrusters as well. These are kind of more directional, I think. So I think we can be relatively safe in putting them places like this. Now I'm not sure what the issue with the crew is. It's saying we have no crew. We've got some crew blocks, so I guess we've got to do stuff to hire crew. Let's see. Is there anything over here? Oh, it's been auto-saved. That's good. So there's like a time-based auto-save. Yeah, it hasn't told me how to hire crew. I'm not sure if it's necessary yet. Okay, so that's a directional thruster. So I'm not sure if we need directional thrusters. It might be that they're more efficient if we have a particular like design. let's see. Okay, so there's like stuff for resisting, increases cargo storage. I guess we need some cargo, don't we? Let's have a little cargo bay down here. And our ship's getting very, very blocky now. In true. Oh yeah, so we've got all the other things here. We can like have all sorts of strange shapes, and I'll get into that. Oh yeah, this gets really quite in depth, it looks like. So let's see, it's saying our ship's ready, so let's just go with that and go B. Okay, yeah, so those things are turning us round. And oh, okay, we leave the original cube behind. That's interesting. I'm not sure if I broke something by doing that or not. Change back into your drone, press T while no target is selected. So I'm guessing we can continue to build onto the ship as we go. And if I use these, that gives us lots and lots of speed. Okay, nice. So we can change back into the drone just like this, and we can select more resources. Apparently you can do hyperspace jumps. Okay, that's cool. So we can scout out things, see what's going on, see what's dangerous. Now, fly near to the ship and press T or F to enter it. So let's just whoa. Hello, mothership. Yeah, so far this is actually, I'm very much liking this. Oh, you've got to select it. Whoops. Okay. Since every ship has a different shape, you might have to reposition your camera. Hold left Alt and move the mouse up and down, left or right to adjust camera. Okay. Cool. So that's cool. So far, I think the camera is doing quite well for me, and I like symmetrical design, so I don't think there'll be too many situations where I have to adjust too much, but it is definitely a very good idea that they've given you an option to do that. So we need a crew now. You can hire a crewman at nearly every station. Nice. Fly to the highlighted station down here. Okay, so that's a station. So let's boost over there. My ship is really, really slow because it has it's like half the speed of the drone, and I guess it's bigger and it's shifting more weight, so it makes sense for that to be the case. But yeah, so far it's really, I'm enjoying this. The building of the ship felt surprisingly intuitive, and I'm sure if I gave it some time I could come up with some really cool things. I know this is a blocky mess, but you know, that's just using basically 3 blocks to make it, but it felt good, and that's the main thing. Like, some of these games, a lot of these kind of building early access games coming out, they don't feel very intuitive when it comes to the building. But this game it feels like it's getting it right. Okay, so let's press F to dock. I wonder if I'm going to continue drifting away like that. You are talking to the automatic interaction response system of the resource depot, Ulievsky. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hire crew. Okay, so hire 2 vanilla crewmen that can be assigned to any position. Oh yeah, the number's down there. Okay, I thought it wasn't telling me how many. Looking good. Close the window to continue. Okay, so is that... Open the ship menu to assign your crew. Okay, oh, this actually gets pretty detailed. I mean, look at this. Okay, so we've got our menu here. So we require engineers and mechanics. I've got systems. Oh, wow, this really does go into things. Just look at all this. We can have squads and fleets later on as well. So this is fantastic. Okay, in this menu you can oversee your crew and assign your crewmen to jobs. Some parts of your ship only work if there are crewmen who maintain them. When you extend your ship, you will need more different crewmen. Some more advanced crewmen cannot be assigned. You will have to hire them at a station. Okay. So what we need is an engineer and a mechanic. So let's see, where's mechanics? Okay, here we are. Okay, so we can hire like vanilla people to be them, and they're untrained. Okay, so they are probably cheaper, but they're not too good at what they do. Okay. Nice. We're ready to explore the galaxy. Once you are ready to, click continue and we will start flying to other sectors. Let's do that. Let's open the galaxy map. Okay. This is the galaxy map. Let's just see, I just want to give you guys a sense of the scale we're working with here. So this is where we are. This little dot here. You can see all of these other places over here. And this is the scale of the game. So it's quite big. It is very, very big. And that's procedurally generated. So, you know, when you play it would be different again. Where you can find interesting things. Every square in this grid is a sector you can visit. Sectors with a green blinking dot are sectors from where you're receiving signals and that might be worth checking out. Okay, so it looks like every square is a sector. That's so yeah, so every square is a sector. Yeah, there's like, so we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 100 like little places per like meta place, and it looks like 10 again by, what do you name it, 10. So my ability at math is not that great, but that's 10 to quite a high power of places you can go to. So that's pretty good. The blue radius around your location is the range of your hyperspace drive. You can jump to other locations, but only within that range. Okay, so it looks like we've got quite a lot of places we can go, even in our local area. Okay, so if it's green, it means we've got good relations. Blue would be neutral, and red would be bad. Sorry there, I sneezed. Once you visited a sector with something interesting, it will be marked automatically on the map. Now right-click a sector that is in range and click Enter Coordinates into a navigation computer. This will start the calculations for the jump route. Once these calculations are done, you can jump to the sector. Let's go to this. Enter coordinates into computer. Press Escape to close the map. Wait until Navicomputer finishes the calculations. Okay, so it takes a minute. I guess that's so if you're being attacked, we can't like instantly hop out. But it didn't take long. Okay. Oh, now look at this. See, these backgrounds do put me in mind of Eve Online quite a lot, and that's good because I love that game's visuals. Well done. You've successfully jumped to another sector. This is your hyperspace drive's energy. After a jump, it is depleted, and you have to wait until it recharges before you can jump again. Okay, so that's just time, it looks like. It's your ship's energy usage. Some blocks on your ship generate energy, while energy weapons, shields, engines, boosting, and the like use up energy to work. If this bar is rather empty, your ship produces more energy than it can consume, which is not a bad thing. If it's rather full, your ship consumes nearly all the energy it can produce, or even more, which is likely to be a bad thing. Okay, so right now, we're okay, and we're able to produce energy at a rate that can keep up with what we've got. Okay, this is your ship's stored energy. Once energy gets stored in your battery and drained energy, once you have no more left in your battery, your ship systems start to fail. Okay, so as we can see, that is actually draining, so that's not too good. Let's return to your previous sector. Use the galaxy map. Okay, we know how to do this. Enter coordinates. And once it's ready, we can jump. Boom. See, that's quite a pleasant way of going between places. Okay, let's go. Come on, let me go. There we are. Congratulations, you finished the tutorial. For more advanced tutorials, see the drop-down menu in the tutorial window. Okay, so that's the tutorial done. Hello there. Are you off on an adventure too? Absolutely. That's great. Okay. I'm sure we can help each other out. If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask away. What are you doing? Okay, we're getting energy back now. That's good. I'm on the hunt of a new element called Avorion. After the event 200 years ago, it just appeared. I've heard rumors that there's lots and lots of it in the center. Apparently, it's the perfect element for building spaceships. It's robust and light, and its energy properties are crazy. But so far, nobody has ever found much of it. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to fly to the center of the galaxy. I'm going to overcome the barrier, and then I'll mine all the Avorion I can find, so I'll get rich. Okay. So I'm going to I wish you the best. You know what? Here. Have this. It's an upgrade for your ship. It allows you to scan for hidden sectors. Oh, nice. If you have to install it on your ship, many for it to work, but you can only install upgrades into a real ship. It doesn't work with drones or fighters. The green blips on your galaxy map are sectors where you can find interesting stuff, but there's also a lot of things that your radar can't pick up. Oh, so I've got some alien ships that's saying on the right there, in the sector somewhere. With this upgrade, you'll be able to scan for those hidden secrets. They'll show up as a yellow blip on your map. Thank you. I'm sure we can help each other out. If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask away. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'll be here for a while in case you want to talk. Excellent. And even if not, I'm sure we're going to meet again some other time. So where are you, Mr. Adventure? Mr. Adventure Guy? I don't actually see you. Is that you? That might be him. We've got some aliens around here somewhere. Small unknown ship. I can see it has... It looks like it's got some guns. What I'm going to say is I think what I should do is get over to this place again. We need to get some more crew and get some guns, and I'm going to cap off this by going and shooting at those guys and seeing what happens. So let's start by getting over here. Is it just me, or am I moving much quicker than I was before? Wow, 812 meters per second. That's cool. I don't know. It must be because I've got the engineer mechanic. That must be it. Yeah, let's get over here and get ourselves set up with a couple of guns and a few little things. And let's go and harass those random aliens over there. Oh, okay, so we've gone and used up all the energy, so we're floating. We're floating blank. Okay. Not the best of situations. I believe this part here is the resource depot. Let's get into its little area. Oh! Oh no. I hope I haven't come to the wrong bit. Let's have a look. Let me click on something. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a play around for a minute, and I'll be back. Okay, so it turns out this was the right place. I was just doing things wrong. Okay, so let's hire one more crew person. Am I not docked? Oh, okay, I've got to dock over here. Sorry about the breach of protocol, guys. Okay, I accidentally crashed into this place a second ago, so I'm being careful with it. Okay, let's hire crew. Yeah, let's go ahead and hire 2 more. Okay, I tried to dock and you didn't let me. Come on, let me dock. Let's try to cancel our inertia. Okay. We should be docked now. Okay, cool, excellent. You're letting me hire people. So we should have some crew people in here now that we can hire, we can assign. So because what I'm going to need is I'm going to need a gunner. And let's see. I'm not sure what else I should do. I'm probably only going to need the 1 gunner. So I guess we can leave this guy where he is for now. But let's just give ourselves another gunner. It can't hurt. And let's go into the building mode. And what we need to do is give ourselves a nice little gun. And I don't know where guns are. But they should be somewhere. Okay, oh, here we are, yeah. Chain gun turret. Okay, so these are quite small. And let's put 1 here, 1 here. And, okay, so we've only got the 2. Let's put the, mining lasers over here. Okay, we've just got 1 mining laser on the side there. That's interesting. But yeah, I've got some turrets now. Not enough crew for all armed turrets. We've got 2 gunners. Shouldn't that be enough? Oh, it takes 2 gunners for 1 turret, so we only have 1 operating. Let's get out of this for now then. And dock and buy some more crew. And then go into the ship menu again and assign some more people as gunners. Okay, cool. So now we've got all the gunners we need. And look, we've got guns. We can pew pew. Okay. So where were those aliens? They seem to have gone away. So yeah, because this is a starting system, so it's going to be fairly, you know, relaxed. I would be surprised if there was too much dangerous stuff here. So let's set course for somewhere else and head there and see if we can find something to shoot, just to because I want something. Okay. Oh, we're facing in the wrong direction. Let's go. Yeah, I want to get a little bit of combat in. I feel like it wouldn't be a very good first impressions if we didn't shoot something. Okay, so what's going on in this area? What are you over here? It's a power unit factory, something of this sort. Well, I don't know how to find things, but I'm just going to fly over to this power unit factory and drop some bullets on it and see how it reacts. And it will have to do. Okay, wait, so we're moving over to it pretty quickly. And we've actually got most of the range between us and it covered by the bullets, I think. Can we do any damage to it? Oh, yep, we can hurt it. Okay. So we're worsening relations to people. They are not happy with us, but I am not going to let up. I'm going to continue to shoot. Yeah, that's one thing of these games is they are kind of a long haul. It's not an arcade experience. And for a while you would be blowing stuff up. Nice. We've got explosions. We might end up crashing into it because I'm a fool with my piloting skills. And I have no rear thrusters as well, so I actually can't go backwards very well, which is kind of a problem in the design of my ship. But I wonder if I can get some people to get angry with me and blow me up. I don't think I'm doing much damage to the station, so they might just not care that I'm here doing this. But in any case, I am quite liking the idea of this game, and I think I will most likely do some videos on it. If you like slow-paced games that let you kind of play around and tinker with your ship, and the idea of exploring galaxies, then I would say this is a good game for you. You know, if you wished games like EVE Online were more friendly to a single-player experience, say. If you want something that's really kind of like fast and like arcadey, it might be a bit slow. Because this isn't something you can like hop into and be shooting things up with lasers instantly. This is not Everspace. Everspace is a really great arcade experience, but this is a little bit slower. Oh, pirates are attacking the sector. Oh, where are they? This is perfect. Let's head over to them. But yeah, this is a little bit of a slower experience than things like Everspace, but still, I just find the idea that I can build my ships really, really fun. And I want to definitely experiment with the shipbuilding mechanics. So I'm thinking I'll most likely do some videos on this. Maybe a full Let's Play. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to try and shoot this guy and see how he reacts. His ship looks a lot better designed than mine, but so I might end up dying. Let's see. Oh, he's actually losing hull integrity. Oh, okay, so we blew it up. And there's a thing. Okay, we've lost all thrust. We have lost all thrust and we are getting blown up. Yep, my thrust is bad. There's problems, I know. I've got guns still. So I can still shoot. And now I can't even shoot. Okay, I have died. And that I think is a good way to finish up the video. We were destroyed, but don't worry, your ship may have been destroyed, but your upgrades and turrets can be found near the wreckage. So yeah, when you die, you can salvage your corpse and get things. And usually you can like rebuild. Your ship will be saved in like a blueprint as well, so you can rebuild that. But yeah, guys, I hope you like the idea of the game. I'm really enjoying it, actually, and think I will most likely do some videos on it. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.